Hello, my name is Alina and I help business leaders to develop powerful presence on stage so that they can better connect with their audiences and inspire action. Today we're going to have a very interesting video because I'm going to answer one of the questions that is very much on the mind of my customers, yet they don't say so. What is the question? How do we get our audiences to like us? In order to answer that question, I'm going to tell you about a person that I adore, a person who really inspires me and who is one of my very favorite speakers. He is not a professional speaker. In fact, he is not even any kind of big corporate or business personality. No, he's a chef. Yes, you heard it well. He's a chef. And you know what? I'm sure you know him because he's very famous. And if you don't know him yet, you better get to know him super fast. His name is Jamie Oliver and he is a British celebrity chef and he owns multiple restaurants in the UK. And for me, Jamie is this prime example of a person who's got it. He's got all the qualities of a great speaker. And today in this video, I'd love to give you my own analysis of these traits, because if you understand these qualities that we need to be successful speakers, then you can also develop them. So let's do that, shall we? Right, the first thing that we can learn from Jamie is the importance of self-awareness. I'll explain. Jamie knows super well who he is, what's good about him, what's bad about him, what's quirky about him, and he is not afraid to show it to us. I'm sure that he is aware that he's got this friendly and charming personality. And when you watch him on his YouTube channel or on TV, this personality just shines through everything he does. And that's beautiful. Now, on the other hand, he's also aware that he's not perfect. And he doesn't even pretend to be perfect. He knows that sometimes he makes mistakes. Like the other day, I watched a video and he was making some meatballs or something. And at the end, he's looking at these finished meatballs saying, well, it didn't quite turn out the way I would have expected, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be delicious anyway. And I just laughed so much. He's brilliant. He also makes a lot of fun of himself. He uses this type of humor that connects very well with people. He uses self-deprecating humor. He constantly makes fun of his hair, for instance. Like in one of his videos, he comes on the show and he's like, guys, I know, yes, I know you're probably looking at me strangely. My colleagues already pointed that out, but you know what? There was no time to do anything about that, so we just have to get on with it. After all, this is a cooking show, not a fashion show. And again, I laughed so much. He's brilliant. Or his passion for chili. So he's cooking this pot and he puts tons of chili. And he's like, I know what you're thinking. I know that I shouldn't be putting so much chili in the pot, but you know what? I love chili. Everyone's got a problem. I also have a problem. Some people are on drugs, other people drink. I have an addiction to chili, so what? And again, he just makes fun of this peculiar thing about him, yeah? And it really connects very well with the audience. He understands very well who he is, the good, the bad, and he's not afraid to show it. So my question for you is, have you ever thought about you, your unique personality, your unique traits, your talents, your strengths? What's lovely about you? What is a little bit funny or quirky about you? Are you aware of it? actually taking it and capitalizing on it? Are you pushing it through all your appearances, through all your presentations? If not, think about it and do it. Because you know what? You're different to everyone else. You're unique. And people will love you for being you. They will not love you for trying to copy anyone else. So be you. Discover who you are. Discover these traits and show them. The second thing that we want to learn from Jamie is the importance of caring for our audience. Like, look, when Jamie comes on the show, he greets us all. Hello, lovely people! And I'm there, on the other side of the screen, and I'm like, oh, how did you know that I am lovely? And I feel so good, and I immediately smile. He makes me feel awesome, this guy. He just talks to me so nicely. Or when I watch his shows, I have the feeling that he knows me. He knows what is it I typically struggle in the kitchen. He knows what I would be interested in, and he talks to me like if he was with me in the kitchen, assuring me that he's there to help me all the way. And let's face it, that's important, because I can be a danger in the kitchen. It's true. Sometimes I even arrive from work and I switch on the YouTube channel of Jamie Oliver, and I just have it there in the background because I love his energy. His energy is contagious. I don't even need to look at the videos. I just hear his voice and it makes me feel absolutely awesome. And so the question for you is, how do you treat your audience? How do you talk to your audience throughout your presentation? What is it you do in order to make your audience feel good, feel entertained, have fun? What is it you do? Think about it, because the audience is so important. You are not important, it's them. You are there for them. So make it fun, make it educational, make it good for them. Think about them. And the third thing that we can learn from Jamie is to be passionate about our subject. Jamie is obviously very passionate about what he does, and he's on a mission. You watch his shows, and it's not only about cooking delicious meals. No, there is so much more. He's got a message. He wants to promote healthy eating, healthy living. He wants to see us healthy and happy. And it shows. The way he talks about food and cooking, it's just wonderful. He uses this califer, this language, these words that have got a flavor and that get your saliva going. Like, I was watching his focaccia making video the other day, and he shows us this made focaccia, and he tells us, just look, this is like mountains. This is like lakes filled with beautiful green olive oil. And you know what? I see that, and I feel like jumping into the store, buying all the ingredients and cooking the focaccia in my home, That's how he makes me feel. And what's most important, he absolutely believes his message. He's convinced. He shows you this delicious meal and he's like, you have to try it because you're going to love it. So of course you want to try it because you're going to love it. So again, my question for you is, how passionate are you about your subject? How passionate are you about your idea? What about your product? Would you buy your product? If you're passionate enough about the subject that you're presenting, it's brilliant because it will radiate from you in your presentation. If not, you have a problem, because you will never manage to authentically connect with the audience. The audience will feel it. Yeah, there's something not quite right. There you have it. If I was to summarize what we have just listened to, think about it. It's all about love. If you want your audience to fall in love with you, you first have to love yourself, you have to love your audience, and you have to love your message. There is no other way. The rest is practice. When you look at Jamie, you think, oh my God, he's a natural. He's so authentic. Well, I'm going to tell you this. It's definitely not his nature. He simply has done it 1,000 times. He developed his style. He discovered himself. And he's got this style that just relates to people, and we love him. He developed these qualities, and so can you. Because you have it all in order to make your audience fall in love with you. So that's it. Have fun with it. And as always, please comment on this video, ask me questions, provide suggestions. I will be so happy to hear from you. And I'll see you in the next video.